Hey, good evening, good afternoon, and good night. No,
Wow.
we ain't gonna say good night right away because we
You
gotta
take off
dive
my
in
music. I
first.
ain't got to read yet.
All right, man. Hey, welcome y'all to another episode of Funkin' Around with PTFI and my brother David
Yeah.
Chaos, y'all. Hey, man, how you feeling over there, brother K?
Hey man, I got a little touch of the hay fever allergy or something.
All right,
So
well,
my eyes look like they like this because
oh man.
I had to take some Benadryl and all that.
Oh, uh-oh. All right,
I'm
well,
good though.
okay. I was gonna say, man, if we need to postpone, you let me know.
No, no,
We'll
no.
get
We
them
ain't
next
never.
week.
Nah, man.
Okay.
With you know,
Hey man,
whatever it takes, whatever the party calls for.
I got a question for you already before we even dive into this, man. You know, we got about at least 37 videos up right now. And
And all them funkadelics,
and most
people.
of them is P-Funk, right? And so we gonna take another
We change it
turn.
up.
We change it up, y'all. We get ready to take you back. Same era of funk, cause we funking around, but a different group, y'all. Hey, Kay, who we
Excuse
gonna
me, I'm doing some shameless self promotion
That's
here.
right, because I see, man, you got the gear on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, who are we funking around with today, though, man? Since
Oh man, you had to ask.
bow, 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 down, 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 down. It's man, we funking around with Slave today, y'all.
Yeah.
Hey, and I believe it. This is another Ohio group.
Yeah, I think they came out of Dayton, or they
Yes, they
formed in
did.
Dayton.
Yeah, man, formed a
Formed in
group
Dayton, Ohio.
back in
Funk
1975.
capital is Ohio, man.
Yeah, man. Hey, look,
Anywhere Ohio. No,
man, Ohio. Look, man, they was taking their time with the CDs back too when they first started.
oh wow.
Look at that.
Now does that have extra any bonus tracks on it?
Yeah, we'll get to it. Yeah.
Is it like Son of Slide?
No, they put that on the album, so yeah, that
Okay, well what okay. Because
we'll
yeah,
get to it. Yeah, there's one bonus track on there, and we'll get
don't
to
tell me it's 12 minutes.
it. Man, don't we do the bonus at the end, man? Can we
All
just
right,
say,
man. I'm because hey, man, I never even actually seen the CD
oh man, yeah,
version of this
yeah.
stuff.
You know, I had to go digging in the crates in the bins to go find this thing, and I was like, oh, there it is. Bam, this
Man,
is the
yeah,
original
this was my
one.
jam, man. Because
Yeah.
you know me, when I was a 45 king, this is what I got.
Ah, there you go again.
The
There you go.
original
Hey,
45.
and what do I always ask?
What's on the back? Son of Slide. So thank God on the album. No, they split it up on the album too.
Hey, we gonna get to that, man.
Yeah.
Because
All right.
they did some things because they knew they had a hit on their
Man, that was
hands. They had a hit.
and
So
that's around the time that 77. This came
yeah,
out in April of 77. So yeah, it was like I was in the band class. So we was, that's part of the whole thing of like, man, I want to play this, and
man, yeah.
Mr. Carmichael was like, no, we're gonna play what's on in the book here, and but you'll learn these, and then you'll be able to play what you want to play even better.
I
And
didn't
I'm
hear
like,
I didn't hear that statement. I missed that. I must have not been
well,
paying attention
all
when
them
you said
teachers
that.
tell you that, and I'm like, nah, cause I ain't. I'm gonna be trying to play slide with the feel of Skip to Malou.
All right, man. So you
Okay,
talked about slide. So
I got
I tell you what, before we count it down, we're gonna ask y'all, number one, hit that like and subscribe because man, just from the last week, we saw a movement. Y'all are really paying attention to what we're requesting, and we're seeing the our viewership go back up. We're seeing the subscribers is going up. So
Yeah.
we thank y'all for doing that, man. So
Yeah,
please,
that's a question I have about that too. It's like I know we divvy it up in seasons,
yeah.
and I want to ask folks, does that break our momentum when we take a little month,
Yeah,
a
when we
month and
take
a half away from?
when we take a break, that's that mess
Yeah,
up that momentum. I'm gonna
so we just so
from
we
the
just crank them
analytics
out every Tuesday.
from the
It's just no,
analytics. The answer is yes. It does make our viewership take a nosedive, and
yeah,
we
because
always
we get
say
lost in the sauce because they like, oh, no more uploads. Okay, you getting taken over by all the millions of things
all
that's out there as it
all
is.
all those other algorithms are being snatched in everybody's laptops and devices. Yeah,
Yeah.
man. But
So
you know
anyway,
what?
let's get
Yeah, let's get we gonna count it down, man. Have you got Joe AI commercials out the way so we can
uh no, I mean,
yes, no?
yeah, but no.
Okay, so let me know
'Cause
when you
now it's
ready.
like acting like it don't want to even show it. So I
Yeah.
don't know what happened to it.
Okay. Well, let me know. And we're gonna ask y'all to put it on in the background. And
Okay, there we go.
if I can get away with it, I'll put it in the front ground sometimes. Cause you know what? At this point, y'all, we ain't mad at nobody. We just need a hit.
Okay, now it disappeared. Okay, there you go. Okay,
You
wait,
ready,
hold on.
David Chaos?
Hold on, man. I got to get more than 720p. Oh, that's all it is. It ain't 1080 up in.
Man,
It must have uploaded this a while ago. All
yes.
right, so we're gonna get into the first cut,
And
which is
what's the name of that one, man?
the hit
Just the hit.
slide. It's
It is a banger, y'all. So hold on to
a
something tight.
banger.
We're gonna count it down like a three, two, one.
Mhm. Of course, my eye paused. I ain't
Man,
get.
man, they
We're
got
gonna go
look.
into it because mine is just spinning now.
Oh, okay. They got the bicycle horn going. A ting a ting. Come on, man. Now, what was your reaction when you first heard this mega bomb, man?
Who is this? you know.
It was like I didn't know what they were sounding very unique. The bass
Yep.
sounds like it's turned up to on a scale of 1 to 10, like it's up to 12. It's coming through loud and clear. And then they start chanting, slide, slide. You know,
Yeah, I don't know where you at in yours. 'Cause mine, it came back now. So
why don't you slide? That's where I'm at right there. And now I think that's drag. Oh no, they just doing the horn. Dun, 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 dun.
okay,
Off me, auto zoom. Why it got my big old head in the thing again? God,
because you got that setting on, man.
turned it off, bruh.
You got to turn it off, man.
I did, man.
That's where I'm at.
Yeah, that's close enough. Yeah, because I'm about a minute and 45 seconds in. Yeah.
I'm at 133. Let me skip
Okay.
up there.
Oh, don't let me down.
Just gonna get
It's kind of shaky.
well laid.
You want to get down. And then he tripped me out on this part when he said, "All right, I like that.
Yeah, Drac.
I'm gonna let my grandma check
Drac.
that out."
I ain't gonna bite you.
I'm gonna back up because this thing is way too close on my.
Yeah, this was the banger, man. The bass line, everybody tried to play this bass line. Uh-oh. Right, there you go. Blaring like Michael Hampton. Straight up funk rock. This is funk rock. With horns. Can we talk about that bass? Mark Adams.
Man, we could talk about it, but I got to get my head straight over
Gotta
here,
get your
man.
head right, huh? Yo, man, you gonna edit this out?
No, man, we gonna keep this in here. 'Cause
Okay, so I was gonna say, man, just go to your settings and adjust that, whatever.
I'm in the settings, brother.
Oh,
Last week it was you in your settings. Now this
I
week
know.
it's me in my settings. God, dog.
Look in the display or something. I'm not gonna mess with mine because mine start doing it.
Appearance. Auto framing is turned off. You know what? Maybe it's over here. In the meanwhile, y'all keep funking. Don't go nowhere. Don't change nothing. Here we go, cause don't figure it out. Look, see, bam, bam.
You can slide with me.
You one measure ahead of me, but that's okay.
That
Okay.
was my favorite part.
Hey, my favorite part is this breakdown that's about to
Oh
come
yeah,
on.
we come.
Hold on, cause we ain't in sync. We gotta check it out. Boom.
Yep.
Boom, 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 boom. And
Boom. Boom.
see, man, see,
Yep.
he knew how to make it complicated, but knew how to break it right back down so that it's banging. You hear what I'm saying? I mean, banging.
Yep.
I'm going to say that was one of the first bass lines I attempted to play back in the day because I thought it was just simple, right? But then when you really start listening to that change and everything else he doing, it ain't that simple, y'all. It ain't that simple. And then his ad libs.
And then
Who are
those
we?
key
Wait, who are we talking
chords.
about, man? On bass? Who are we talking about, brother?
We talking about the Hansler, Mark Adams.
Man, whoever was the engineer for these cats, they weren't scared to turn the bass up, man.
You know what? Now I got him. Okay,
What you gonna
that's
say?
what I want to talk to you about.
All
Oh,
right.
like
Okay.
this album, sonically, mix wise and engineering wise and all that. It was a little light on the bass.
What?
I mean, not that it wasn't turned up, but it was more like more mid range
On this one right here that we listening
Yes,
to?
yes. Because when you listen to every album at like Hardness of the World, Stellar Funk, and Just a Touch of Love, when you listen to those, man, the bass, the low frequency on all of them was just up.
All right,
Like just
I got to hit my pause before I give my rebuttal to what you just said. Hold on.
I'm not saying it's not a
Okay.
good mix. I'm
So
just
what you
saying
saying?
what I'm saying is I
You said it
noticed
was kind of light in
it
the.
was light when you compare it to oh, come on, man. They giving me AI commercials and it's stuck. I can't even stop it.
Hey man,
What's
that's what
going
make.
on,
Hey,
man?
hey, y'all. Our episodes are just not to be
I'm
taken
stuck too.
lightly.
My
It,
whole thing
oh
is
look,
stuck. You stuck too?
no, I ain't
Or
stuck.
or just me?
No, it's just you, man. So
Man, I don't know what's going on, dude.
it went from me being stuck with my big head, and now you just stuck smiling. Look like you happy.
Yeah. I'm
Look,
like, what's going on,
you
man?
you look happy over there. So I don't know. Yeah, man. But you know, it's always some type of stuff going on. But it's okay. And we are back, moving and grooving. And so here's my rebuttal, man. That bass line, the way the engineers had it all the way cranked up, I don't know how else to explain. Yes, Touch of Love, all those other ones, those are bangers too. But this one right here in 1977, it set the bar for what was to come. Can we agree on that?
I don't disagree on any of that. I
Oh,
think you
okay.
misinterpreting what I'm saying.
Okay, go ahead then. One more again.
Audiophiles will know what I'm talking about.
Oh,
If you listen to the first album,
audio files. Okay.
Slide and all that, and then you listen to the second album, you'll hear more thump in the bass kick, and you'll hear more low end on the bass, and it
So,
sounds a little more clean. It's a different mix, and it
okay,
just
and I agree with that. But
so
and say and say
but
it
like I said, that's not taken away from the
right.
song.
Okay, so
Please, I'm not
we
saying the
okay.
song ain't good.
Okay.
I'm just particular on certain sounds when it's mixed differently. You could
Right.
tell okay, maybe it's a different engineer. I don't
Right.
know.
All the, but can we agree on this? See, in our time machine, we don't know what's coming next. That's all I'm saying. And when this hit, wouldn't you agree this was hanging with everything else
It
and
was,
slapping,
but
right? Okay.
it still to me had a mid rangey mix to it.
All right.
It's you
I
know what
can't
it's you know
convert
what
you,
you
man.
know
I'm
what
sorry. Okay.
best
All
way
right.
I can describe it. It sounded like a 45 than an album. 45s can sound a little. I don't know, man. Let's move on to the next song. Because I may be here
Yeah, because
all
I was
night.
about to bring up your first 45, the B side. And I ain't going
It's
to
on the
even.
slide.
No, 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 no. I'm saying, okay. Okay, you got the 45. I was saying your first 45 that you bought,
Oh
the
yeah.
B side.
Oh,
That
okay.
that mix was phenomenal, but let's not even
Yeah,
go there.
because it was mono. And when I heard the stereo album version, I said, wait a minute, what's wrong with this? Yeah, I see it. I seen it happen.
Okay.
Maybe you just gotta stay in frame, man. Don't back up. I don't know.
All right. I'm keep it right there. Don't change that. All right, y'all. So yeah,
Yeah. So anyway,
so
that was a
moving on.
banger. Banger.
We all agree. And we're gonna move
Yeah.
on to track two, right? And so we could stay on track one for a long time, y'all, but
Yeah, and
it
then even get into the
the other
son of
one, right?
it.
So which we'll bring it back to a little later
Yeah.
down the road. So we're gonna
All right.
move into track number two. In the name of this one, brother K,
I love this one. Screw your wig on tight.
let's count it
They
down, y'all.
spell it Tite, but I
Oh,
think is that a oh no, it's on the album spelled like that. Tight.
really? Okay, because
Yeah.
on the CD, 20 something years later, they
It's
got the
Tight.
yeah.
So
Good catch. Good catch, man.
maybe that was a misprint. I don't know.
That's
But,
all right.
but
Well, let's count it down for the people so they can see about us screwing the wig on tight around this count. You ready? Three, two, one. Now, now this song, I kind of laughed the first time I heard it because I was like, I couldn't believe they were saying "screw your wig on tight."
no.
I was like, what is he saying?
What is he talking about? What is this song even about? Because I wasn't really paying attention to lyrics that much back then.
Man, I guess this one is so controversial. Like on the Apple Music thing, like for Slide, it has the lyrics on the side where you can kind of see the words. On this one,
Just don't have.
it says no lyrics available, and there are lyrics to this. Man, smooth change.
I know I'm out of key, but I don't give
That's all right, man. So let's talk about
Yeah, Mark had a unique style at the time, man. It was just like it was kind of, I guess, reminiscent of Larry Graham,
Mm,
but he kind of had like I was almost like jazz licks, like I don't even know, man. I just know, I just know he was in your face with it.
But he was
So, like,
also he was
bumping
rolling.
and
He
plucking
yeah,
and
he was
rolling.
thumping and plucking, but he like for those changes, he was rolling with it, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he had the finger rolls like he was always sliding,
Yeah,
and that's what I was loving about his bass playing, man.
very unique, man. Because when you heard a slave track, you knew it was slave. It wasn't
Exactly.
like anybody. Well, I don't want to say like anybody else, but it was you knew it was slave,
And
especially if you listen to that
you knew
bass.
he was go, you was waiting for that. You was waiting for what it is.
He made that his trademark.
Yep,
Mr. Mark made that his trademark, man, because
yep.
you knew he was gonna throw some of those ding, ding. So yeah, man. Screw your wig on tight, y'all. We're still trying to figure it out 50 years later what they're talking
I
about.
know. He, was he saying screw your wig on tight because it's about to get
Yeah,
crazy or something? No, I
yeah,
don't know.
it's bumping.
Trying to tell the lady, his girl,
Somebody
get
put that wig
screw
on
your
tight.
wig on because I'm about to get loose.
Yeah, it's about the wig gonna be flying all over the place by the time I get through.
Yeah, this was a banger to me
Yeah,
too, man. I was loving
yeah.
it. Just because it was screw your wig on. It's the title.
But I'm telling you, man, I think I played Slide about 10 times before I moved on to the rest of the album. I
I
mean,
ain't gonna lie. I played Slide and then skipped the Son of Slide.
oh,
I said, wait a minute, man. I got the album. I can do that on 45. But I was just like, because that was the thing. Then I finally
let it play,
that.
huh? Gotta let it play, man. You gotta let it
And
play.
I was like, yeah, he started off with the and then and he made the song interesting with that.
Man, just a full band. How many members was funking with the band around that time, man? 8,
I
9?
don't know, man, but they was kind of like a junior version of Ohio Players,
Man.
because it was like,
I see 9 cats right there, man.
yeah, wow, yep,
Self-contained, doing their thing, you know?
that's what I'm talking about, man. It remind me of the band at school.
Just
Bunch
doing
of
their
people.
thing, man. It was
Horn section, horns, keyboards, drummer, bass, guitars,
full,
and vocals.
full, full sound. Now, and correct me if I'm wrong, Steve Arrington hadn't popped on the scene yet on this one, right?
Yeah, he wasn't there yet.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Now, okay, but now here's my thing. And I know there's some slave fans out there that know. Was Floyd Miller, because I know his name was the brother Slide. Was he the one doing Slide, or was that Mark Hicks? I know Mark Hicks was Drac, but and when they started naming them, Floyd Miller was,
Hold on, I gotta hit the pause button. Sorry.
yeah, me too. Floyd Miller was the brother Slide, and Mark Adams was the Hansler.
Oh, see, they all had their slide. They had their
Steve
handles.
Washington, the fearless leader.
Right?
Um, and of course, Mark Hicks was Drac. Um, yeah, I don't know if anybody else had the. We ain't doing that album, so I can't find
Well,
the
I'll tell you
name.
what.
But
Since we tiptoeing on it and we got a little break in action, why don't you name all of the players? Just let's get it out there so we can.
on this
Yeah,
album,
on this
all the
album,
players, you got
yeah.
Mr. Mark on bass, which is
Hmm.
Mark Adams. Uh, Tiny on drums, but I think that was Tim Dozier was
Hmm.
his full name.
Hmm.
And Floyd Miller, he was leading background vocals, trumpet, trombone, and percussion.
Okay.
Drac, leading rhythm guitar and background vocals.
Hmm.
So maybe it was Floyd Miller singing
Mm,
on Slide. Steve, the fearless leader, Steve Washington, trumpet, percussion, background vocals. And then there's Lockett. I think that was Tom Lockett.
mm-hmm.
Maybe Tim Dozer. I said Tom, huh? But
Oh no, you got Tom
Lockett,
Lockett. Yeah,
yeah,
Tom
he
Lockett.
was tenor and alto sax.
Mm.
Then you had Bimmy, which I think his real name was Orion
Yes,
Wilhoit.
yes.
I'm not sure how you pronounce the last one, but he was alto and tenor sax. Uh, Carter Bradley, known as CB on this album,
Mm-hmm.
keyboards, all things off the wall. So I took that as he was doing effects and all that,
I take it as he was
the
playing
bike
that.
horn and all that.
That was
And
crazy for
then
that one.
Danny,
Mm.
which is Danny Webster, was leading background vocals and leading rhythm guitar.
Oh, lead. Okay,
So,
so
you know,
yeah,
and
I
then of
haven't
course we
seen
found
any.
out.
Have you seen any videos of them playing live back in '77? Not the later after Steve Arrington joined, but during this time. Yeah, see,
I I I haven't seen any.
yeah, see that.
Were
So
they
that
on
would.
Soul Train?
I, ooh,
Didn't they get on
in
Soul?
later years, yes, I think with Touch of Love and all of that. So, but for this right here,
So
their
that was when Steve.
introduction, yeah, man, this jam was so far. We had everybody doing the slide, and now we done screwed our wigs on tight, and they were just
Yeah.
coming at you, man. I could feel the hungerness just in those two songs already, man. Like they are like, we're gonna do us, y'all. Get on it
Okay, I
or get
see.
ran
I
over by
see.
it.
I think they did they do Slide? No, that was on look like Don Kirshner.
Hmm.
Uh, but I see something up here that shows they doing Snapshot
Yeah, so that's old.
on
See,
Soul Train.
yeah, I'm
So
not.
yeah, that
Yeah,
was
yeah,
after
yeah,
Steve Arrington got with him.
yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah, man, it's like I don't really see has seen any live performances of Slave on TV or video, even with
Well,
uh
I tell you what. Let's do this, man, because I really want to touch on the band name, but I want to, since we still in the party mode. Before let's get through this next one. Jump into track number 3, and then before we get to track 4, we'll come back and talk about the whole
okay,
concept,
sound
if you
good.
will. Okay, all right. So let's count it down, brother. You ready?
Yeah.
The name of this one. I got the name for this one. The name of this one, y'all, is called Party Hardy. We're gonna count it down like this: three, two, one. Now, I can respect this song now.
Come on, man.
I say I can respect it now. I really can. They sound.
You couldn't respect it then.
It was a skippable.
Okay.
It was moving a little fast for me.
Yeah.
Party hardy.
Yeah.
But I get it, man. They coming to tear the party up, and this is, and you can still hear Mark doing his thing back there, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Say, oh, breakdown. Mm. Sound like one of those cameo breaks right there.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a little fast for me, but
Oh, for you too, huh? Okay.
it was that was that party song pre-disco.
See,
I mean, I'm gonna say disco was out, but
yeah.
funk bands wasn't playing. So this was kind of like, okay, we're gonna speed it up a little.
We're gonna speed it up, and we want y'all to get up and move, because we moving up here. We working up a sweat. We need y'all to work it. And that was the whole get down with that. I understand. But yeah.
A little break.
Oh man, the changes are beautiful though, man. I mean, when you, like I say, I can now, being
This probably sounded good live too.
Yeah, but then this part kind of,
This kind of sound like one of the songs that didn't really translate well on vinyl. on wax or studio, but live is probably his bass is probably hitting your
You know, and I don't think I had the chance to see those brothers live perform. Did you?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
I'll call him. Uh, I want to say it was in between Stellar Funk and Just a Touch of Love, or was it Just a Touch of Love? But it was at the Henry. It was called the Oakland Auditorium at the time.
the
But
Henry
later,
J. Kaiser Center.
yeah, yeah, I saw him there, and I don't ask me who was on the bill with him,
Right.
but uh, they sounded they sounded like that's where I got slide with the sound of the second and third album
Yeah, we
with the
started
full.
comparing. Yeah.
But yeah, because it was like this is how slide should have sounded on on record with the
All right,
bass line.
man. Stop beating up
I'm
my
not
jam,
like,
blood.
dude, come on, man. It was because they sounded like the record, man. The mix,
Yeah.
whoever was mixing them
Yeah.
had, and then Mark Adams' bass, he had that whenever he thumped or did a boom, you felt it in your chest, and then when you get a pluck, a clunk, you
Yeah, they
heard,
sound they sounding like Earth, Wind, and Fire a little bit right about now.
yeah, yeah, like happy feeling.
Yeah.
So you know,
Wow.
and little Ohio players in there.
Yes. Well,
Well,
well.
Steve Washington.
Oh, hold on, check it out.
Okay, I got to stop.
Dude, they said dun 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 dun. Dun.
Yeah, like the cartoon ending.
Oh man.
But
Oh, that was great. See,
yeah,
I
that
love the
that was
track now. Just to let you know, man. Yeah, I didn't know what I was missing, but that dun
yeah,
dun
it was
dun dun
cool.
dun dun. Okay, y'all. So
Yeah,
I said we was gonna get into the name of the band because at the time when they touched down, I didn't even trip on the name of them being called Slave. You know,
I,
I
no,
didn't. I'm just saying I didn't because I was tripping on the music being so funky to me at the time. But man, that's taking a
I
chance
kind
calling
of,
your band Slave. Can you talk on that for a little bit? What?
I kind
How?
of,
Why did they come up? What was the
well, I
concept
kind
of it
of
all?
tripped on the name because Roots had been out, so
Okay, well,
I thought it
true,
was
true.
we was. I kind of thought it was in that vein of like, okay, and then looking at the cover, you know, with the weight he carrying some weight, you
Right,
know.
the weight is on his shoulders. Right.
But I didn't picture that as the earth. I thought it was a disco ball. I thought it's kind of like a disco ball. So like the way the disco was weighing on the soul music, I kind of looked at it like that.
Okay.
And he holding it up, like, yeah, we got this too. But yeah, we found out later that the reason why they came up with the name slave was wasn't and you brought this to my attention. It was Floyd Miller that came to the studio session, one session he had on a t-shirt
Yeah.
that said it was like one of them kinky sex things where on one side it said slave, and one side it said master.
Yeah, man. Wow.
and
Wow, y'all.
and then I guess Steve Washington said, I guess that's a good and maybe we should call the band slave. It was something like that. Wasn't it something like
I
that?
mean, shoot, yeah, that's what I saw and heard because it was like, man, what would possess you to do this? So I got a little something over here, and exactly what you were saying. Yeah, he came to one of their band meetings wearing a shirt that said "slave" on one side and "master" on the other. Um, Ironically, Steve Washington, his family has direct ties to Frederick Douglass and the abolish. Wait a minute, and the abolitionist movement. Wow,
Right, right,
what? Okay, uh, so he picked up on the concept that flipped the term from slave as being negative into a positive. So that was the
right.
thing. He wanted to take something that was negative and flip it into a positive. So
And then it also I got to cheat on this one.
no, go ahead. What else?
Uh and I see this is information from Doug Ramsey on one of the slave
Mm,
groups
wow.
on I think it's Facebook,
Okay. Hey, Doug.
and he provided a link to a website called
Mm,
iconclassicrecords.com, and they got a little thing about slave on there. It's, yeah, he said that Floyd came to a band meeting wearing a kinky T-shirt that had the word "slave" on one side and "master" on the other. And Steve, that's the fearless leader, Steve Washington, whose family had direct. Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, you had the direct ties to Frederick Douglass, and he picked up on the concept that flipped the term slave from a negative into a positive. That the weight of the world is on everybody's shoulders to make the planet a better place.
mm,
As a
mm.
band, Slave's contribution would be to uplift the masses by creating music with healing and meaning. They would call their higher plane music not funk, but funk with a G in
Mm.
between the N and the K,
Wow.
with a G alluding to a spiritual godlike element.
Yeah.
And you know what? We're gonna get to that album too, the concept.
Oh,
That's where
oh yeah,
that
yeah.
shows.
All of that's coming, y'all. Cause Slave,
Yeah, but that
not only just in the name was deep, as in the band, they were pretty deep, man. And that's why we are funking around with PTFI and David Chaos on our show with this right now. Because yeah, they you talking about underrated bands and groups and all this. To me, they're one of them, dude.
they were
Without a
so
doubt, underrated. They
yeah.
came in hard and was was bending the curb, sticking to their sound, man. You know,
And
and
that's
that,
another thing, kind of like how P Funk, with Flashlight and changing the sounds and the whole trajectory of R&B and soul and funk music. Slave was like the same thing, was dealing with Mark Adams' bass style.
yeah,
It's like, okay, now you got everybody trying to sound like Mark Adams, doing the, heavy on the bass and and the thumping and plucking more, and it just kind of, just kind of like P Funk, man. The imitators got more play and recognition than the originators. So, you know,
but
and
yeah,
then you gotta understand too, man. Slave, man. These was young cats, man.
yeah,
They was
definitely,
like fresh out of high school.
yeah.
Maybe some of them was still in high school when this was happening, And I also heard they had only played 2 live shows before before they got signed or something like that.
Mm,
They was bad,
some
man. And
bad
then just
brothers, man.
coming from that whole Ohio, Dayton, and anything Ohio, the state of Ohio touched, especially like Dayton, Cincinnati,
Yeah, man.
it was just funk,
It
man. It was
must have
like the
been
funk
something in the
capital.
water, man, because yeah,
Yeah.
it produced uh, just
And if you
a
wasn't born there,
plethora
guess
of
what? You
folks.
migrated.
So I gotta get some of that funk, man.
Yeah.
Hey, man. So let's move on to track number 4, which you on to something when even on the same side of an album, it's so
Got
that
the apples.
wait the father song slide that you're gonna have to put out son of slide. I mean, because
Right.
it's just that funky. So that was a risk taker, but I would play this one too, right? Because it was a different
Of
mix.
course.
If you listen to it, it's a different mix, y'all. And
It was like more of what you funking for.
it was more. It was like y'all like that first one, right? Well, we gonna bring it back to it. All right. So we done screwed our wig on tight. We party hardy, but we getting ready to do the son of slide, y'all.
Gonna slide some more.
We gonna slide some more. So let's count it down, David Chaos. Here we go. Son of slide. Ready? Three,
Yeah.
2, 1. And see, he didn't do the at the beginning on this one. He just
He came in.
came in
Yeah.
with that open E. Boom, boom, boom.
Got more to this kind of like this is instrumental.
Yeah, You know what it reminds me of? You know what this
Okay.
definitely reminds me of? Remember, we did a review with "Go for Your Guns" and how living in the life had like the words, and then it
Right.
stopped,
Yeah.
and
Then
then it
it's
went off into really was the son of living in the life, but they
right.
called it "Go for the
Go for
Guns."
your guns. Yeah.
But that's what
Yeah.
this reminds me of, man. Because you know you can kind of hear the piano more too.
Yeah. It sounds like a
The
rose.
Rose, yes, yes.
I mean, I don't know. Some
Yeah,
kind
no,
of
dude, that's the Rose. That's the Fender Rose. Oh, yes.
got that like you playing with some mallets or something. Now, did you hear they cut the lead out right there?
Yeah,
Like they
dude,
punched it out, you hear tick.
dude, this was, you know, it even sounds like the drummer's doing it, hitting the extra lick.
Yeah, because they took Drac out. They took the lead guitar out. So you just hear the bass, the drums, and the horns and the keys. So this is like, I guess it's kind of like knee deep. They just pull some tracks down and left some up.
Yeah,
This is about the same time. Like Slide was 647, and this is 529. So but still, you can groove now. It's like
and if you
so
listen
y'all
real
can do your
close,
little karaoke thing to this.
if you listen real hard, you can hear the vocals
Bleeding through.
bleeding through just a little bit. Man, sound like they was having a good time, bro.
Yep. You can hear the guitar more.
Now, I think they let him come in with some lead this second go
Yeah, there
around.
we go.
Yeah, yeah. But they just got him on the left side.
Hmm.
Oh, sound like, oops, we need to turn him back over to the middle. Man. See, sometimes, we just want to kick back and groove, y'all. This is one of those where
Yeah.
you kick back and groove.
Yeah, you can sing along with this one. Man, Drac was on fire.
Yeah, I
Oh,
dig this mix right here, man.
yeah, man, come on. My favorite.
All up in it.
Yeah, he was rolling.
Man, so the single of Slide, not Son of Slide, reached #1 on the R&B charts, number 32 on the U.S. charts. Then it looks like
Uh-oh.
Canada. Uh-oh. Break it down.
There you go.
And
And
then
the
number
guitar.
58 in Canada.
Yep. What's the trip was that the 45 version was only like 3 minutes and 20 seconds long.
But they then they put the Son of Slide up.
Then
Like
the
you
Son
said,
of Slide was the full 5 minutes and 29 seconds. And y'all could have put the full version of Slide on there. You did the Son of Slide full.
that's all right though.
But, I guess
Buy the
that's how you
album.
make it. Buy the album, yeah.
Yeah, support the band, buy the album, y'all. Dude.
But yeah, this one, I wore this out. I wore that 45
Now,
out.
was Coalition part of Warner Brothers?
Cotillion.
Cotillion. Oh, I thought it was Coalition. My bad. Oh, let me hit the pause button. Okay. The son of
Okay, I
Slide
got
has
it.
left the building. Okay. Was that part of what, like a different portion
They
of
were
Warner? I thought they were.
let me see who was they associated with.
It might be on that 45,
There was a division of Atlantic Recording,
which
but
is
that was Warner.
what?
Yeah,
Yeah, right. Yeah,
wasn't that a trip? They
man,
was monopolizing back
I
then.
was. You see,
Cotillion, Atlantic, and Warner, same people.
oof, WEA, right? Didn't they call it WEA?
Yep,
WEA.
yep.
Warner.
Warner
No, Warner.
Entertainment,
Wasn't it also like Warner Electrica? Or they had another one too.
Electro Asylum,
Man,
but they was
they was pulling them in,
I don't
man.
think they was WEA at this time. It
Oh,
was just
okay,
a Warner Communications company,
got you. Okay,
but it was a Cotillion Records division of Atlantic Recording Corporation,
got you.
a Warner Communications company. Oh man,
Warner.
they had it sold up, huh?
Yes, they did, dude. Yeah, yeah. Quiet as kept. They
About
put a
gatekeep.
wait a minute. They put like a different, like a purple label on it, make it look a little different, but it's all the same thing.
You are now our slave. All right.
Come on.
Prince will tell you about that one, rest
Yeah,
his soul.
yeah, man.
But yeah. Um, yeah, man. That's just
That's
let you
side
know they
one,
got
y'all. That's
their
side
hands
one,
on
ain't
it.
it? Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Side one.
So
So we're gonna flip it over. Those of you who streaming and all that, exercise your arms to hit that like and subscribe. Keep it
please,
going and
thank
make
you.
sure you hit that notification bell for all.
Yes,
So you get the
indeed.
little parenthesis around the bell. That's what you want.
And man,
And so,
eh,
you know,
so I'm gonna be honest, man. I'm gonna be honest right now with my funk. Side two didn't get too much love from me, man. I,
you couldn't
so,
even wait till we started it. You just
you're gonna be able to read it on my face. So I'm just saying we're gonna start it up and
oh, you didn't like you and come on, man.
okay. So let's count it down.
Get it.
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, three. Well, first of all, what's the name of the song?
This one's called You and Me.
You, you and me. Here we go. All right, three, two, one.
You like this one?
It reminds me of like Here Comes the Express from BT
Right.
Express.
Yeah,
I was
and that
like,
JB monorail.
I was like, wait a minute, is that BT Express?
And I'm just saying, when you listen to it now, listen to the horns.
Articulation.
Sound.
Oh man.
They sound. They're not full. Like it's like that's what I'm saying. Like, when you listen to them on the second album on, the sound was brought out.
I know, man. But we in 1977, bro.
Well, hey man,
We stuck it. Wait. And you know what? They put out two albums in 70. I didn't know Hardness of the World came out in 77 as well. Oh.
yeah.
So maybe they was paying attention to what you were saying. Y'all gotta.
They thought they was. They can come out. We need another slide, y'all.
Yeah, we'll get to that one though.
Can't you see? Together now, you and me. Together now. Yeah, I just love this one.
Oh, you love this one? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Right
that's
on.
my jam. They was
Got that laugh, huh? Okay.
We had that bass line you try to play. You know. But yeah, I hear you do have that express.
The BT Express, man.
Everybody was copying everybody that had a hit.
Man. Okay.
Even the JBs did it with just the JB's monorail. This ain't the express. Now that one was cool too though, but now
Man, all right. I'm just saying.
it's no vote. It's kind of like an instrumental
Hey,
jam, but they all they had was a hook
I'm
and
say
one of
something mean, so don't y'all. I guess you could bring the smoke my way. It sounds like some of the players wasn't at the session on this one, man.
maybe the lead vocalist wasn't writing his lyrics down. I can't come up with nothing on this one, y'all. It's to be a jam. I don't know. It was still funky to me though. I didn't care.
I know, man. I'm glad.
Kind of got that nursery rhyme sound to it.
Oh,
Mark.
there you go.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, but
This
then he
album got
stopped. What
lost in
happened?
slide,
Oh,
man.
wait a minute. What happened? He stopped all of a sudden.
They got lost in slide, man. I bet everybody that had this album, slide got the most play. You got the
Oh
most
man,
scratch
man, it's
surface
all
noise on it.
it's all
Slide and
dusty.
stuff and slide.
It's dusty. Even that beginning, that girl just sounds
Yeah,
crackly
you
and
hear the little
dusty.
surface noise coming in. Oh.
See, I
He
love
wrote
that right there, though. Come on now. Yeah, come on, don't stop. Man, I would have loved to seen them live back in the day, dude.
Man, dude, when I seen him, man, I'm telling you, man, that shit had my face peeling back. It was like, it was like this, like that, that dude on the Max. Remember the old Maxell tape commercials?
Oh yeah, we sitting
Sitting down and he going and he just getting blown away by the music. The sound. That's what it did. They was mixed nice, man, and they just sounded like the record, man. And I was like, damn, how come nobody else can do that? All these other bands, they be playing too fast and or they didn't do that part that was there, that you waiting for. It's like, man, but it's tight.
All right, yeah.
And,
See, and that's
they had Starliana.
and see, this is what I
Starliana Young. She was in the band at the time too.
see, dude. This is a perfect example for this song, like how I was listening to it then versus how I can listen to it now. Right? I
Right.
mean, this
Right.
it's. I get it.
Oh, you slept on this one.
Oh, absolutely. I wouldn't even let it get to the guitar parts, right? So I was like, I was listening for another slide or son
You
of
was like
slide
Express.
or cousin of slide. I was like, oh no, that's BT Express. Moving on. And so now if you be patient.
Cousin of slide.
If you be
They had
patient,
the son. Why not the cousin?
if you be patient, you might get rewarded, man. You know. See, and I didn't get past the nursery rhyme
You
stuff.
didn't hear
right?
that, so you was like, oh,
Yeah,
flip slide back on.
but man, I still just hear Mr. Mark just still grinding his bass, man. The pickups he got on that bass, whatever bass he was using, man, dang, just growling on every note.
I was just amazed that they was so young, man, because I was in junior high school and I had heard that they was like either still in high school or they just got out of high school. So I was just kind of, I always looked at a band, it's always way older than
Right,
but
right.
the fact that was the inspiring part was that, come on, man, we do this, man. We in the band, we can play our own. We learning this in here, but come on, man, we can go play our own stuff.
All right,
But
got to hit
some
the
people
pause
wasn't
button
on
on
the
this
day.
one. So yeah, okay, I'm converted.
Yeah,
That was nice,
I
man.
gotta stall my little
That's all right.
AIs out.
Yeah, man. And go and install those out. And before I forget, because I don't want us to forget about it, man. We have lost a lot of these players, man.
Oh man.
And it hurts my heart to even bring it up, man. But I want us to celebrate. these gentlemen, these trendsetters, these players, and just give a little time out to the ones that we have lost, and we've lost some recently too, man. Um,
Yeah.
do you have that handy or
I'm looking something up
okay?
uh based on that because I want to get that right.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, it was the next day. Yeah,
Uh, okay, so
that hurt.
yeah, it's
Um,
so go
but
ahead, man.
yeah, I see we lost of course we all know back in 2011, man, we lost Mark Mark Adams, named Mark Leslie Adams Sr., the Hansler, he's only 50 years old, man.
Oh man, dang it.
And somewhere in Columbus, Ohio, and there was and then to this day, man, they do not know what or who did that to him. And
It's foul, man.
that hurts.
That's
And I know it's
foul.
gotta hurt the family. So I want to send out my condolences
Yeah,
and
man.
prayers to those that are still affected by that, because that's a humongous, tremendous loss. Is Mark Adams.
Yes,
Um, and like I said today, they still don't know who did it. So,
it's still on the unsolved side of
but
things.
I'm gonna go past that
Okay.
because that gets way too deep. Then and so that was on March 5th, 2011. Then, like, a couple of months later, man, Drac passes.
Couple of
Come
months,
on,
man.
man. I mean, June 14th, 2011, Drac, he was 52. So
Youngsters, still young, man. In my
yeah, I
eyes,
mean,
still young.
then uh Orion Wilhoit, Bimmy, saxophone player. He died on March 7th, 2020. He was 63. Then, later on that year, September 10th, 2020, we lost Danny Webster, and he was 61. So like then, man, 3 years later, we lose Carter Bradley, February 21st, 2023. He was 73. So he made it
At
to
least
the seven to the
70s.
70s.
Yes, yeah.
Then there's Roger Parker, who's the drummer, died on March 5th, 2023. I'm not sure when he came into the band, but
Mm-hmm.
uh, he passed. And then just recently,
Yeah.
this is the one that hurts also because I used to talk to this dude on Facebook, man.
Mm.
And I missed him by this much working on R&B Skeletons in the Closet with him and George.
Oh man, shine some light on that, man. Go
This is
ahead.
the fearless leader, Steve Washington, passed on February 1st of this year, 2026. He was 67. And that, I mean, I'll get into that more if we ever do that album. Or Jimmy G and the Tackheads, because Steve Washington produced a lot of cuts for George Clinton as a solo artist, and he had that Mark Adams bass sound, and it's kind of rumored that he taught him that. So
Mm.
I'm not gonna get into that. So but he had that sound also. And Steve was a little dude
Mm.
with a big. He reminded me of Boogie,
Mm.
a little dude with a big monster sound, man, and could do everything. That's so. And I know this cat is not in the band, but Steve died the day after Billy Bass Nelson passed.
Mm.
So that hurt, man. Two monster bass players lost like within a day of each other. It
Mm.
hurt, man. The funk,
Yeah.
I don't, I mean, we trying to be uplifting,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
but man, it needs to be known, man. These cats never really got their due, man. They were so underrated and overlooked at what they've done. Look at the body of work, man. Look at their body of work. You know.
yeah, yeah. We just skating
So
on the first one, man. So we know it was more greater stuff to come, and that's why we do what we do, y'all. And I appreciate you going down that, man. Just saying that because I know that was tough, brother. Uh, we gonna do what we can do to always try to uplift. No, it's tough,
yeah, because
man.
their music lives on.
Right, right,
So
definitely.
you know,
And we gonna do our best to keep on pushing it too, man. So we gonna change it up a little bit, y'all. I think this next one might be a mellow groove of theirs. The name of this next one is called "Love Me," right?
yeah,
Uh, okay. Let me know when you're ready over there, and we can get that one going.
yeah, I'm all queued up.
Okay, so three, two, one. Oh, I'm bro. I thought this was the slow jam.
Just thinking of the one after this.
My bad. This definitely ain't a slow jam, y'all.
Now this is I'm telling you, man, disco was creeping in on everybody.
Uh,
You know what's funny about this one?
yeah. What?
It was kind of skippable for me
Yeah, yeah. See,
because it had that disco effect. But it kind of, it reminded me of some old Confunction when they would play some fast stuff.
like chase me, yeah. Yeah. And then the falsetto.
But see,
On the
Chase Me
vocals.
was a little funky,
Uh oh.
but it was. But
Man,
yeah, this
let me testify right now.
I think somebody was not it was hitting them in the shoulder like, man, y'all gotta start doing some disco. Man.
I don't know, man, because I'm tell you. Listen to that change.
Sound like slide. And Mark, man.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Disco all you want, but he's still letting you know I'm in here.
He's dumping and plucking. He's
I'm-
playing fast. And then the horns, man, they must have. They lungs, I know they lungs.
Yeah, playing those
Oh,
horns
man,
is
yeah,
something else, dude. I know personally, but I used to play the trumpet, man, and that I
Yeah.
had to having asthma. I had to let that go, man, because
And that's funny,
kind of
man.
tough, man.
That's funny. People told me I should have, because I wanted to be a saxophone player. I wanted to play saxophone when I was little, but my mom wouldn't let me touch it because I had asthma.
Oh, look at
I had it bad too.
Oh, you too? Come
But then
on,
people
man.
was like, "Oh man, that's the best thing for you, man. You get that wind instrument, man. You exercise, you can get all that stuff out." Blah, blah. I was like, that's how I looked at him. I said, yeah. Well, you tell that to the congestion.
Tell that to my lungs over here, because they ain't having it right now.
I'll be all right when I take that third lung. Get a couple of puffs off that. I'll be all right, but. And I'll be lightheaded. I can't blow nothing. I can't play nothing. I'm like, nah.
Man, playing those wind instruments it's special, man.
Yeah.
It takes a special individual, man.
Stamina, all that. And then you gotta hold your mouth right over
A
the
a certain way, man, or it ain't gonna come out right.
reed. Right.
It just ain't gonna work.
You gotta put your lips in between that thing and rattle. Man, I know your lips was hurting.
But when you're that young, you just kind of roll with it and
Right.
and you end up wanting to play Sir Duke, and it's all good. So
I said, I'm gonna try the drums or the guitar because I can't do that wind stuff, man. I'll be out of breath. So yeah, this got that, this is a happy song.
man, the tempo's
this
about
is happy.
the tempo's at least about a 130 going on right about now.
Man, I'm telling you, man, this is I want to do some disco,
I don't know, man. I hear you, but maybe just saying pick up the tempo, and you're right. Then it falls into that category. See, look, they breaking it down now.
There you go. I guess this would be if you into labeling music, this would be disco funk.
Discofied funk.
Yeah. We are both party people.
Man, we ain't gonna do that no more, man. Stop it. Stop
It's
it.
all about a real good time. Real good time.
Y'all comedians
Party
tonight, ain't
people
you?
wasn't even out when this came
yeah,
out. So,
yeah, then we reel you back in. All right, man. Get ready to hit the
yeah.
pause button on this one, man.
I'm
Okay.
I saw we.
You solid. See, cause
Oh
see,
man.
my timing was wrong. I really wanted to go into the slow jam after we talked about the
Yeah.
the members
Nah,
passing.
that probably would have brought everybody down. As good things as was the up tempo
Okay,
one.
well there you go. That's why
So I
we.
just, tugged at everybody's hearts for a minute. So
Yeah, that's true.
yeah, man. So you gonna get it to the next one.
What's the name of the next one, bro?
The happiest days.
Okay, let's count it down. You ready over there?
Yeah.
Three, a two, one. This reminds me of cameos. Why have I lost you or something like that? You
Right.
know, it's got that vibe.
Yeah. This one here, I know a
What?
lot of people skip this one, but
Oh,
I'll
no.
let you know what I did.
What did you do, David Chaos, at a young early age?
I had told this girl one night, I was on the phone with her, and I had this in the background playing, and she was like, "What's that you listening to?" And I was like, she said, "I ain't never heard that one." I said, "Oh yeah, that's because that's my band." She said, "Oh, that's right, you do play in the band." I said, "Yeah, well, don't nobody want to come check us out because we down here in the Acorn." So I was pouring it on, man. I was like, "Yeah," because I guess she didn't listen to the rest of the album
Yeah, a whole bunch of folks
unless
had,
she knew
man.
and was just letting
Uh,
me go ahead and dream.
and
But
flabbergasting
yeah, it was
on.
just a trip, dude. I was just
Yeah,
and
that's
then,
my band
then
back
she
there in the
started telling her
background.
friends, "Oh, you ain't heard Anthony's band? They sound real good. They got this one slow song, the happiest days." I
Dude, you a
think
trip, man.
eventually I
You
had
had
to
to
tell
come
her because I was
clean.
scared somebody's gonna say that's on that Slave album, girl. You lying. But I had her going for a while, a couple of months, man.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
you know, I don't know.
Man,
I couldn't,
I,
I was
man,
in seventh grade, man.
man, well, hold on, dude.
Or
Listen,
was this the beginning of the eighth? No, this was the seventh.
bruh. I didn't, of all the songs on this album, I would not think that
Picked
you would have
out.
had a story attached to this one right here.
It's because, man, I knew nobody else listened to it. Except maybe the older people, but the teenage, they wasn't tripping. They was like,
It was
it wasn't,
slide
wasn't
all
like
over
the
the place.
Isley, it wasn't like the Isley
Oh,
brothers,
right.
or a cameo. Even though it do kind of had that cameo sound, it wasn't. At least people I knew, they didn't really know what was going on. So I said, yeah, all right. And
I'll
I didn't
snatch
know she
that one.
heard it, but when she said, "What's that playing? What you playing?" I said, "Oh, that's my band."
You are a trip, dude.
And she said,
A
"I ain't
word
never
trip.
heard this." I said, "You ain't heard this on the Slave?" Oh, okay, well, all right, yeah, it's my band. So yeah, I don't know, man. I think because I was so enamored that they were so young in a band that I was just like, yeah, that's what I want to do. So I kind of ran with that for a couple of months. And then it also forced me to get in a band other than the school band. So yeah, but yeah, man. If this was a skippable for you, I can understand why. But
Man, I
it's the
like I said,
vocals of
well, no, I told you, dude, at the beginning of this excursion, I don't even know if I played
you
side
didn't
two,
even get the
dude.
side
I
two.
was stuck on side one, man. I was stuck.
Right.
I was stuck like how we were stuck earlier in the video. Yeah, I was froze, man. But
Man, you
now
tripping.
I can appreciate all of this, man. That's man, you know that's the beauty of music, man. You know, some stuff is just timeless, man.
You got me looking up Cameo now, see what year that came out.
Oh man, shoot, I don't
Which
know.
one was it?
Uh
Why Have I
I
Lost
lost
You?
you. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, see, and I don't know off the top of my head till we
I don't even
dive
know which
back deep
album
into
that
some of their stuff.
that must have been on wasn't that Secret Omen?
I don't, man, like I said, I don't know. But one thing I do notice here, and I love this, is that I'm looking at the writers of this song and that all of the songs so far. They give
Okay.
everybody in the band credit.
Exactly. Yeah, that
Dude,
was rare, huh?
man, that was rare. I'm looking at it written by, it says Carter Bradley, Charles Bradley, Floyd Miller, somebody named Livers, Mark Adams, Mark Hicks, Orion, Steve Washington, Tim Dozier, this is Tom Lockett Jr. Man, that's beautiful. I just, man, since they
Yeah.
getting their writers credits, I hope they got they publishing so the families can, hopefully be getting a little something in the
Yeah,
mail,
that's what I'm
man.
saying. I hope they somebody own it and not the labels,
But yeah, yeah,
because
yeah, because
I'm
during
not
that
seeing any
time,
reissues coming out of their stuff.
right, and it was rare when this CD hit because I was like,
Yeah,
man,
who
man,
released that one?
Rhino, Rhino got
Oh,
started
okay. They probably
dipping,
yeah.
yeah,
They get
Rhino,
Rhino gets everybody licensing, huh?
right, right. So it was, the licenses was due, so they said, okay, may we funk you, and yeah, they went on and came out with it, and I remember swooping this bad boy up, boy.
Okay, so
So you,
Why Have I Lost You came out on We All Know Who We Are. That was
oh,
78. That was like a year later. So
so it's around the same
maybe
time, yeah.
maybe Cameo.
Heard that, man. Hey, man, you gotta remember back then bands was listening to other bands and they wasn't skipping no tracks like the like we were trying to just find one groove. They was getting deep within the track saying, oh man, what they doing
Yep.
over here on side two? Oh, last second to
Uh-huh.
last cut. Ooh,
Oh, and
that's nice.
this one ain't picking up no traction. Check this out. Let's do something like this.
Man, keep it right there, slow
Let's
it
do it.
down.
Yeah.
We got somebody that can sing falsettos. Yeah, come on, let's do it. So all right,
Falsetto.
man. So we done reached the last track for on the
Oh no,
album.
it's two more.
Well,
Okay.
no, that's a bonus. We'll get to
Oh,
that.
okay, that's okay. So they put the long version on.
Come on, man. Don't
Okay,
come
all right.
on,
Well, okay.
man.
Well, so now this
Dang.
last one. We going
Yeah,
to the last
we on the
one.
album, the last track. What's the name of
And
that one, brother?
this was called Separated.
All right. You
Separated.
are you queued up over there?
I am cute.
All right, so let's count it down then. Three, two, one. Okay. Got a little Earth, Wind, and Fire thing happening. Sounds like it a little
Yep.
bit. I love the separation of the guitars, the rhythms. Ooh.
Yeah, this is another one I digged on.
See, I missed out.
Yeah, because you didn't turn it over.
Man, I
you,
tried.
you went from slide to screw your wig on to summer slide back to slide.
And the other one, Party Hardy. Man, like
And
I said,
party hard.
I was stuck on side one, man.
And see, and that I used to I used to tease people on the One Nation album because everybody I knew that was just the most scratched up song on the album was One Nation. And I was like,
Man,
y'all ain't even listening to
yeah,
the rest
that's
of the album. Come on, man, that album is fire. You know, we wasn't saying fire back then, but you know that album was just there.
yeah.
So you know, that's kind of like why I could play other songs off of the albums, and people don't really know what it is because
Yep.
they was like hit bound, you know. And I dig that you want the hit, you got the hit, so you put all the hits on your tape, on your mixtape or whatever. But man, I was an album dude, man. I listened to the whole albums,
I hear
and if
you.
I didn't like it, yeah, I would skip it. But eventually, I go back to it, going like, man, let me see if I can sit through this. You know what I'm saying? And then some songs grow on you, and you know you realize what you missed, or I don't know, but yeah, this album, this was kind of cool.
Yeah, this
But
reminds me of Screw Your Wig on Tight, but then it's got other breaks in it. So yeah, man, I missed out.
yeah, like you said, it kind of got that Earth, Wind and Fire's kind of. Oh, now they got
Mm,
the chain.
right. See, man, these boys was bad, man. Jeez.
Yep.
And they wasn't scared to flex their harmonies too, man.
Mm-hmm.
They wasn't scared to do that. Man,
Yeah.
but definitely a '70s sound was all over this. You know what I mean? It
Right.
was there. It was
Right.
definitely you in that time machine. This was what was happening back then, y'all. You would get this type of stuff
Yeah.
happening.
And plus, this was who was produced by Jeff Dixon. Um, for Jeff Kane production. I don't know who Jeff Dixon was, man.
Right.
Like any
I'm
other
looking at
work he's done, but
right.
I do know that Jimmy Douglas had did some mixing on this. I guess he must have mixed the work Jeff did, but I know Jimmy Douglas had worked with tons of people, man, up until like recent. I mean, you know, Aretha Franklin, Hall and Oates,
Oh,
people like from the '70s, all that. Then he started producing. I mean, he started engineering for Timberland and all that. He
mm.
was man, he was a vet, Jimmy Douglas. But I'm trying to find more out about Jeff Dixon.
Okay.
Um, and then when we go off into the other slave albums, that's when I figure out, okay, like was he the producer of the second and third album or not? And I want to say Jimmy Douglas produced those.
Mm.
Um, and well, somebody did, but that would explain that. Like when I
So
say the same,
yeah, so they were writing the songs, but they weren't producing the albums. Is what it looks like. You got to do a little more
yeah, I
research
think
on that. Yeah.
because back then it was like okay, we got a producer for you.
Yeah.
Sometimes they wouldn't let the band produce themselves because they want to make sure they spending that money and it get some results. But uh, you know, Prince was one of those that fought for his like, no, I want to produce myself.
Another
I don't
Warner
need
Brothers,
nobody.
right?
I know my sound. I don't need nobody.
But once again, there's Warner Brothers, Prince, Funkadelic. I mean, come on, man, Slave. I mean, everybody was funking with the
Yeah.
Warners.
And so yeah, you're right. That was the only okay, I gotta hit the pause.
Oh, you
But
pausing?
the only single off of this album was Slide.
Right.
You know,
Well, what would you have came with as another follow up? Man, okay, so after
Son of Slide. Nah,
but that's seeing this is what I'm saying.
nah.
After listening to the whole album now, what else could have been another single off of there?
Um,
I
I
don't.
guess I would have. It would have been pushing it to put "You and Me" out as a single,
Yeah.
but that to me that would have been it would have been that one maybe,
Mm.
or I don't know,
I think
maybe Party Hardy.
since Slide was doing so strong and hit number one, they said we're just gonna ride that and concentrate on
Yeah,
the next album because they ended up putting out another album the
yeah,
same
because I think
year.
they had the tour out for that, right?
I don't know. I don't remember, but I know that they were able to get back and try to recreate that magic for album number two to have some, which we'll get into, like you said later, because
I know that label wanted another slide though. I know that.
absolutely. And sometimes you can't create magic twice, man, because that was just the
Yeah,
perfect
that was a
jam.
vibe.
So speaking of which, there's a bonus track on here, y'all.
Okay. See, I'm not knowing.
Yeah. Okay. So
I don't have a CD version.
on the CD and also available on the Apple Music and Spotify, they got a bonus track. And guess what the name of that track is, y'all? And we ain't gonna let this one play all the way through because we done played every type of version of it
Every version
already.
of it already.
So it is crazy because you told me you have the single, right? You got the 45, correct?
Uh-huh.
What's the time on there? Because this is called Slide, the single version. That's the
Okay.
bonus track.
On my
On your single,
45,
yes.
yeah, on my original 45 RPM 7-inch single,
Uh-huh.
it's slide is only 3 minutes and 20 seconds.
Guess how long the single version that they put on the CD and now it's available on all streaming platforms. Guess how long this thing is?
It's about 6 minutes and 51 seconds.
Man, you did on it. 6:52, dude. Uh,
Okay, now I got Son of Slide as 5:29.
okay. And I got Son of Slide as 5:27.
And
So
on the album, it got Slide at 6:47.
wow. So go
And
figure.
then
So this might let's just play a little bit of it because it might
and
be a
then
different
Son of
mix.
Slide 5:29. But before you get into that, I got another typo or something.
Oh, okay.
Over here above stereo, it says Slide is instrumental
Yeah,
and
see.
Son of Slide instrumental.
See, dude, they didn't they I don't think they realized that that was just gonna be a classic that you could play 50 years later and
Those
still
damn first pressings.
the first pressings. They rushed, they were selling out of it and had to
Yeah,
just
just
keep
get
them
it out there.
coming.
Just get it
Just
out there.
keep it coming.
We ain't got enough of it. Just put it. I don't care what it say. Just
Just
get it
keep
out
putting it
there.
out. Keep the DJs is loving it. The clubs are loving it. The fans are
Yeah.
loving it. Uh, So yeah, that happens. So I'm
So we're
count.
gonna get into this
Yeah,
one.
well, just
That's
yeah, yeah. We ain't gonna do the whole 7 minute version of it.
all
Just
right.
kind of just see if we notice any little bit any differences. That might be. So three, two, one. Okay, so it busts out the same way then with the growl at the beginning.
Yeah, and then it's 6:51 on.
I wonder did they do a different. It says the single version, so I wonder did they do a different overall mix. That's what I'm trying to listen to. Cause by now, in 20, this came out in 2004. The CD,
So what they do? Just remastered or something?
and that's what I'm wondering. Did they put that thump in there that you was talking about that they eventually got to on the
Nah,
second or third?
nah, nah. It's a whole. You'd have to listen to those albums back to back to hear the sound I'm talking about.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. With the
They
way
didn't
stuff
because
is
whoever
mastered,
mixed it.
the way stuff got mastered in 2004 is way different than stuff got mastered back in 1975 or 77. Which is
Right, but
strange. Wait a minute. On here, it's saying that this came out in 1975, June 10th, 1970. Wait a minute. Hold on, hold your horses, everybody. They scored
So that's
first
a
with their big hit back in
1975
'97.
version. Is that what it's saying?
Dude, I'm looking at it, and see, it's got a little different. Something different that's happening because Drac was getting ready to say something. And they seemed like they pulled it down.
That's on the other one. And
Okay,
when you hear him do the guitar like that.
all right. So we may be overanalyzing y'all, and you know we do that. But yeah, so for some reason Apple Music has got it coming out the album back June 10th, 1975, which is an error. It should be back in April of '77. And then the re-release, the reissue of the CD is 2004 through the Atlantic Recording Group.
Okay, now you see what's going on here.
Talk to me.
When I'm looking at the tracks from this source, and it's given the times, and it say uh, number 9 as a bonus, and it say single version. It says 3 minutes and 21 seconds.
See, there you go. All over the place still. 50 years later.
So I
we,
think, see, because I'm listening to it, I'm not listening to my album or CD. I'm listening to it online. So it looks to me that they put Slide on there twice, and not the single version for the extra one on. But I'm where I'm at.
I see what you're saying. Yeah, because 651 and then 652. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So anyway.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fade out early on it, man, because I love it, but we done touched on it, so I'm going to hit my pause. So yeah, y'all.
Okay, y'all. So yeah, that's it. Slave debut album.
Yeah.
Cats from Dayton, Ohio, or some of them moved to Dayton. Formed the band around 75, 76.
All
Young
you
cats,
collectors get it because if you ain't got it,
related to Frederick Douglass, one of them.
wow, right?
Also related to Pee Wee from the Ohio Players.
Mm.
So they got they definitely had some teachers.
Mm.
you
To say
know,
the least,
so
man. To say the least. And they
so
just,
overall,
yeah,
man, like
yeah,
this album to me is a banger.
yes, I'll give it that too.
Skippables and all.
Yep, yep. Skippables and all, sides and all. It
The
still needs to
banger.
be, it still needs to be in the collection, y'all. So, hey, man, what do I always ask you before we get ready to get out of here?
Do I have anything to say or any words for
Yes.
anybody?
So that's what I'm going to say. David Chaos, do you have anything for the folks before we get up out of here?
This card is reloadable. I don't know, something random.
Okay. It sounds like a plan.
Basically, that means like if you missed the premiere, just check it out. It's on YouTube. It'll be on YouTube after the premiere. Like all our shows, go back and watch some of our stuff, man,
Yeah.
and watch our growth. you
Hey,
know,
one thing we have learned is how to roll with it because stuff it throws us some curves, y'all. That we just
oh man, to like today,
there
we
there
had so many technical
it was some
difficulties.
curves. It took us back to when we was first getting started, man. But we were
Yeah,
just cussing at the screen and everything. So, but y'all ain't gonna see that. But that's okay. Hey, but we do thank y'all for hanging with us, and we love the input and the comments. Keep them coming, y'all. So we gonna keep on doing this. So just hang with us, and we'll have
yeah,
fun. As you can see, even when it throws us curves, we still gonna have some fun, y'all. And with that being said, I'm gonna say thank you, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.